Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a local auto group is expanding as it's hoping to reach its next customer soon. And the Mountain Santa Run was able to raise enough gifts for several neighborhoods in Harlan.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Madison Carmouche. It is 6 a.m. on December 20th, 2023, just 5 days away from Christmas. Let's check in with meteorologist Ben Beddoes for a look at your forecast this morning.
Yeah, it's a cold morning out there right now. We're seeing temperatures across our area generally into the upper teens to lower 20s, a couple mid 20s out there as well. We are 27 degrees right now in Jackson, 21 in Hazard, 19 degrees in Manchester, 16 in Jonesville, 25 in Wise right now, down to 14 in Clintwood, 18 in Grundy, 23 in Pikeville, and 22 degrees in Prestonsburg. And we look at that satellite and radar, and really we're just seeing a few passing clouds out there. So yeah, it's a cold morning. It's a quiet morning, but across our area, temperatures are going to rebound today. We're looking at out the door forecast, and yeah, temperatures will be into the mid-20s, work into the mid-20s as we go into this morning. But hey, look at the afternoon. We'll be climbing up more into the mid to upper 40s, perhaps even some lower 50s as well. So we are looking at a pretty nice day across our area once we get through these cold temperatures this morning. And the thing is here, as we go through the next couple days, temperatures, they're going to be on the increase, and we head to the holiday. Not going to be quite feeling like Christmas, but I'll break it all down for you coming up.
Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman announced Monday that she had undergone a double mastectomy. Mariah Conjito talked to an expert who says a surgery like this not only takes a toll physically, but also mentally.
The emotional and physical are so closely correlated. If you have a physical problem, recovering from a surgery, you're going to have an emotional response.
Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman says she got the procedure because of cancer in her family history. She says concerns were also raised to her during a routine exam. It sparks the conversation of post-op mental health. Joan Scales, the psych-oncology director at the Markey Cancer Center, says after a surgery like this, it's common for women to experience feelings of grief.
As women, oftentimes we identify with various parts of our body, as our breasts included, and by having those removed, and even with reconstruction after, it's still a huge adjustment.
A mastectomy is the removal of the entire breast. Scales says any changes in appearance impacts our self-esteem.
Maybe we just don't feel as attractive. You have incisions, and we have drains, and we have all kinds of things attached to us, and we just feel really yucky physically.
Scales says before undergoing a surgery like this, and especially afterward, it's important to find someone to talk to and establish a support system. Scales says she commends Coleman for speaking out about this.
Putting it out there and making it part of just day-to-day conversation, I think, is going to be a huge thing. It cultivates more awareness. It normalizes it in a sense that this is something that I'm doing and going through.
Mariah Conjito, WKYT.
Medical professionals say early breast cancer may have no symptoms or signs, which is why annual mammograms and screenings are not only important, but effective. The Appalachian Service Project has announced it is receiving a grant worth more than $330,000 from the American Red Cross. The grant will be used to support the rebuilding of as many as 50 homes for low-income households devastated by the July 2022 flood that happened here in eastern Kentucky. So far this year, ASP says they have built 48 homes and have repaired around 250 across the service area. More than $2 million in grants have been announced to expand distance learning and telemedicine in rural parts of the state. The Pike County School District is receiving almost $1 million in the grant. The school district will use the money to equip 6 hub sites and 14 end-user sites, which will help with video conferencing. Mental health counseling and seminars at all teleconference locations will be included. We have more about this on WYMT.com. Thornhill Auto Group in Logan County, West Virginia is expanding. Yesterday, they were celebrating the grand opening of Thornhill Toyota. The dealership already offers Chevrolet, Lincoln, Dodge, and Ram vehicles and are excited to offer the community another option. Thornhill Auto Group says that they take pride in not only their work in the Chapmanville community, but the community as a whole.
It says a lot for Southern West Virginia. There's lows and highs, but when you look out at these basketball teams and these schools and these churches, we are there every step of the way. We take pride in that.
The new Toyota dealership can be found on US 119 in Chapmanville. Santa Claus is already making appearances in Harlan County. WYMT's Chandler Wilcox tells us how the tradition of Mountain Santa Run has become so important to community members.
This is the sound of Santa's sleigh in Harlan County.
We just stay on these hollers and go up these roads and turn the siren on, and then the kids come out. That's how they get to us. I don't know personally how many, where the kids live at. We just go up in these communities.
Howard, his family, and volunteers give out gifts as a tradition lasting nearly 50 years.
Thank you.
They load up presents, nearly 3,000 gifts every year.
We pay for the gas out of our pockets. We do it all so that we can make some child happy.
Children of all ages.
You're welcome.
The impact reaches the hearts of those young and old, like Alyssa Elkins, who is 11 years old.
I like the feeling of giving out presents because some people don't even don't get presents.
And those presents can be anything.
From a baby doll to a Hot Wheel truck to a basketball or football. We go from a baby plumb up to a teenage, and we give out bicycles. And
whatever the gift or age, as said before, they do it to make children happy.
To see the joy you put on a child's face when they get that gift, they get to see Santa, they get their little snack bags, it just makes it worthwhile.
While many things have changed in those nearly 50 years, Mountain Santa is still delivering hope to children. In Harlan County, Chandler Wilcox, WYMT Mountain News.
The Mountain Santa Run goes through many neighborhoods in Harlan County. They will have 3 more runs before Christmas.
Well, it is a cold morning out there right now. We are seeing temperatures into the upper teens to lower 20s. There are a couple of mid-20s out there, but yeah, it certainly is chilly. Don't want to take time to warm up the car. It's 21 degrees right now in Hazard, 19 in Manchester, 24 in Harlan, 16 in Jonesville, 25 in Wise right now, 15 in Clintwood, 23 in Pikeville, and 22 degrees in Prestonsburg, 23 in Logan right now. So as we look at that 12-hour planner as we go through the day, we'll have temperatures actually rebound pretty nicely into the afternoon. We're actually going to climb up into the upper 40s, as will be mostly sunny by the time we hit the afternoon. So even though, yeah, we're starting out pretty cold this morning, we're going to see a nice little rebound there. So today's forecast zone by zone. We look at the Cumberland Valley. We'll have high temperatures into the upper 40s to around 50 degrees. We look over at also some of the other areas. We'll have temperatures climbing up into the upper 40s to around 50 degrees as well. So temperatures rebound pretty nicely.
Ben, thank you, and thank you for joining Mountain News this morning. More news is on the way. Coming up, new legal challenges to Texas's immigration law as Border Patrol sees an uptick at the border.